Hey guys, Joke Blerp back.
And it's trusty sidekick. I can do better because I can. And let me show you why. Now, I'm not gonna go into the ranked journey Fortnite at the moment. Not his day 8. I'm just gonna quickly, okay, aimbot, 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 ping abuse, aimbot, ping abuse, aimbot. Stuck on a wall, they were ping abusing. So, okay. So he's whining yet again. This is gonna be fun when I get to it. It's not gonna be today. One time only thing, sure Joe Boo. Good go scapegoat. Nice. Okay, doesn't matter. On this video here, make me spell bad. If we sort by, go down, we have this comment here. I have almost not read the entire thing. I read like this one here, and then I saw the novel section of an excuse Joe Blue is writing. Now, I will pause and then show you something. I simply want to highlight this comment here because that one is gone. It's obvious you're wrong and making stuff up to suit yourself by seeing how many paragraphs you need to say I'm wrong in. If we then go actually a look at Joe Blues, this is January for highlight, this is February highlight. If we go look at Joe's channel, we find the January highlight. There we go. It's not here. Expand that one. Oh, no, wait, it is. It's Rima Suits, the comment up here. That one is gone. Okay, fair. Joe Blue is now silencing Rima Suit also. Doesn't matter, I still got evidence for it. Joe Blue is saying it's obvious that Rima Suit needs to make up long paragraphs to say that Joe Blue is wrong. But now, bro, how old do you have to be to complain about every death in a kid's game? It's not that serious, man. Go outside and maybe socialize with people, for fuck's sake, it's not that deep. It's one sentence. What does Joe Blue? Write a novel. Like, he's then writing countless of paragraphs himself. You cannot trust anything he says because he will not live up to the same standard that he applies to others. Now, you can spend some time, pause to read, and then go through what is being said. I will scroll it down a little so you have more you can read through and expand that one there. I will go through this here with a paused section. So, as I said, pause to read. If we go through the top line, people having agency of self in a recreational activity, hobby, competitive game is important. A person having agency of self, agency is a sense of control that you feel in your life, your capacity to influence your own thoughts and behavior, and have faith in your ability to handle a wide range of tasks and situations. Now, this here is not actually written correctly because he does not mean agency, seeing how it does not actually apply to recreational activities, hobbies, and competitive games. What it means is hobbies. People have hobbies where they can feel like themselves. They don't feel any control in themselves, their own life. They don't feel any control over their own life for the task, for the abilities and tasks they need to handle in certain situations. In games, no, that's not how it works. Then he continues to say, it is basically a form of torture to steal someone's free time, free will in any activity a person chooses to do. Okay, we can apply that to cheaters too. Cheaters chooses to cheat in a game, that's their free will. But Joe Blue wants to say there are certain rules for how a free will should be applied to. Because cheaters are not allowed to choose freely what they want to cheat with. I do agree that you should not cheat in a game. Don't cheat in games. No, that games are meant to be played how they are created. Don't cheat in games. But saying that it's basically a form of torture to steal someone's free will by what? Killing you in a game? Joe, not everything here is legitimately aimbot. I'm not gonna go through it today. Not all this here is aimbot. No. This, sorry, this here is just Joe Blue whining. He's doing it on all his rank journey days. Like here starts a game, aimbot, probably wall hacks. So he plays for 2 minutes, then watches a person for 3 minutes, plays for 3 minutes, watches the person for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Dies within 2.5 minutes. Watches the person for 4 minutes. Like, majority of this has nothing to do with Joe's rank journey. That is the other person's rank journey Joe is spectating. Now, Taco Tommy, I think it was this one here. There we go. Taco Tommy have in-game versus spectate and replay, how it looks. Now, I'm not gonna go specifically into this video here, but Joe Blue thinks that spectating gives the exact same vision. Like, see how it's not even over there. This is spectate. If I go back frame by frame. Okay, this takes a little longer than I expected. Can we see here? There we go. Then a little forward, slowly. There it goes. The target, the indicator is not all the way over there. Joe thinks that as long as he goes into spectate mode, he can determine any sort of cheat, regardless what it is. This here is evidence that spectate is not reliable for catching cheaters. But that's what Joe thinks he's doing. Never mind that. This is gonna be annoying. Don't be fooled by him using different words. He's just using synonymous words, I think it's called. Insidious. Subtle way. In a subtle way, it is, in a subtle way, evil to have cheaters invade games and steal the game from legit players. There's a reason why majority of cheaters who gets caught are banned. Because they are not allowed to cheat in these games. That's why there is a ban system. But crying wolf at everything only normalizes cheat. Now, it gets better further down the line. Even here. Just there. I don't call everyone a cheater. You guys only see the people I call cheaters. Laugh my ass off. Yo, you're posting it. You're posting it. From everyone's perspective, you're calling everyone a cheater. There's nothing you can do about it. That right there. You guys only see the people I call cheater. That right there is you saying, trust me, bro. Nothing else. Back up here. Imagine living in a world where you rob your children of fantasy. Imagine living in a world where you rob your own children of actually being creative. Imagine living in a world where you rob your children of the possibility to grow as a person because you allow them to day in and day out sit in front of a screen doing nothing but Joe Blue whining. Just trying to expand on what other things there are than gaming. Now, I'd like to compete and play and game a lot myself, but the like to write it as if it's the end of the world just because Joe Blue dies, it's hilarious. He continues saying that But as I said just before, imagine living in a world where you rob your children of self-awareness, where you rob your children of self-evolvement, self-evolution, where you rob your children of creativity that comes from the playground, from the sandbox, from Lego, from playing with dolls. Like, imagine you're a world where you rob your children of that just so they can see continuously look on an online screen, a screen showing an online game where their creativity is set, limited. Like that is what he's arguing here. Imagine how confusing and psychologically hurtful it could be to the development of a child's mind, knowing they were good at the games, but somehow always losing in an online environment. Yeah, Joe. You're projecting your own experience onto kids. You're doing nothing other than projecting your own emotions onto reality, which does not fucking care about you whatsoever. Sorry to say that, but it doesn't. That right there is a crybaby's excuse to fail. Everyone has the right to a fair playing field for everything in life, no matter what. No, they do not. Life is unfair. Life is unfair. Life is not equal. If you're born into a rich family, you have so many more privileges to what you can get in life compared to if you're born into a poor family. The playing field is not fair comparing those situations. The rich person will not be fighting as hard for living as the poor person will be doing. Life is not fair, regardless how you see it. So trying to apply cheating to daily life is a fallacy by itself because it is not comparable. Our hobbies are part of our lives we are actually living, so why wouldn't it be important to fight for fairness in the parts of our lives that matter the most? It is important to fight for fairness, but crying wolf is doing the exact opposite of fighting for fairness. It's just normalizing cheating. I have already proven that Joe Blue himself is a cheater. I've done it with the Trust Me Part 5 in collaboration basically with Taco Tommy. I stole a little bit of his and applied some of Joe's gameplay. Now, I Joe Blue is a cheater. He's a closet cheater who will blame everyone else for cheating, and then say it's not fair that he's losing while other cheaters are not losing. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read these parts here because I agree with it. But so why don't so you don't think the clip shows ping abuse and with an aimbot? Okay, I'm off here. The clip starts here. So until here, he just used the footstep indicators, in-game footsteps indicators, to figure out where a person was. Then he's fighting this guy here, basically losing all of his shield. The extra shield is also cracked. Now, you can see footsteps down here. You can still see footsteps down here. There is no indication of aimbot or ping abuse. No indication whatsoever. This here is server-sided latency. Server-sided latency. Just like Taco Tommy was showing here. Let me start it over a little. You can see it in normal speed. It is normal speed. Perfect. Like, this is server-sided latency. This here is what Joe Blue is seeing. This is what a spectator would see. No, sorry. This here is what Joe's seeing. This here is what the enemy is seeing. Joe is seeing delayed shots because the server to client rather than client to server section. Client to server, his enemy. Server to client. That is Joe Blue getting information from the server. It shows two different things. Stop doing that. As an example, we have... Was it in this gameplay? Was it that one there? Or was this one here? As an example, we have here an enemy standing over here. If I then slow it down, Joe Blue shoots. The guy on his side is already around the corner. So Joe Blue is shooting him in vision. You see, it should hit. If we do like, see, he's in vision. He shoots before. He shoots directly the moment the shoulder is there. There is bullet travel time, velocity. Then he's behind. So for the enemy, he's already in cover. But Joe Blue is seeing him out of cover. Server latency. This is annoying. Who said I was the main character? You did, Joe. You're whining out, you're crying wolf at everything. Why do all the people who oppose me use the same vocabulary? Because we know the different words, the different comparisons. We all know what reality dictates. What do you think? Because you all read from the cheater handbook. Like, it's hilarious. You are the only one, Illuminati-wise, thinks that a cheater handbook is existing. You think every single cheater is part of the same Discord group. Like, prove it. Prove there is something like a cheater handbook that exists. Cheater handbook. What's the cheater handbook? I see a ton of people mentioning the cheater handbooks. How can I access this to read? Moderator announcement. Rules reminder. It's a support sub. Please read the rules. Surviving infidelity, abuse, shaming, sex, blah 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 blah. So not an actual book. It's all the common actions, excuse, lies, and practices employed by cheaters everywhere. So if it's the common things, then someone has written it down to note others what the common things are. I think Cheetah Handbook shows the extent to which humans, or whatever they are, lol, follow the same patterns of thoughts and action under the same situations. Okay, still no indication. Wait, there is actually Cheater's Handbook, the naughty students by... Wow. I think this here is something completely else. Wow. Wrong subject. Contained on every page are techniques proven over time on how to successfully cheat on tests. Yeah. uh, However, might not have been the way I was thinking, but fair enough. Not the same. The cheater handbook directed by comedy, applied language, whatever. So far there is no indication that a cheater handbooks actually exist. It's just like the crybaby's excuse for hearing the same thing over and over again. You are not good enough. You guys only see the people I call out. I already did that one. Clearly a cheater. Anime avatar. Oh, wow. Okay, anime avatar. Everyone with an anime avatar is a cheater. Rawr. Okay. Anime search. Oh, my anime list. Yeah. My profile, anime character. Dun 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 dun. I'm a cheater. Wow. Okay, what? So, what was it Joe said just before? It is basically a form of torture to steal someone's free will in any activity a person chooses to do. Clearly a cheater anime avatar listens terabad music and plays sus Valorant gameplay, doing back-to-back headshots and at 5 FPS. Okay, let's break it down. It is basically a form of torture to steal someone's free will in any activity a person chooses to do. Any activity, also watching anime or engaging in anime character conversations or listening to music. It is a form of torture, a form of torture to steal someone's free will. Joe Blue is literally torturing people by insulting their hobbies. Done, over and out. You should never trust Joe Blue because he is insulting everyone that does not magically agree with him. Finito. This should be the ending of the video. This should be the overall everything of this video here. I will highlight this moment here when I'm done. But this here is why you should never trust Joe Blue, because he is doing the exact same thing. He is holding others up to the standard he's holding others up to. Do not steal others' activities, insult it, or interrupt it, or devalue, invalidate, whatever you want to say. And that is what Joe Blue is directly doing right here. Love my ass. So if you are never legit, you cheating. Okay, so ad hominem. Just Vigi. Ad hominem fallacies are considered to be uncivil and do not help creating a constructive atmosphere for dialogue and to flourish. Okay. Joe Blue is intentionally being malicious. I went to the link Joe had posted in his own comment. Note that I've slowed it down to 0.25 playback speed. That was a headshot. That's also a headshot. Sure, this seems insane, but then he's over here posting stuff like this too. I don't need to slow this one down. That one there. Like he's aiming in the direction where they are, in the area of where the head will pop out. This here is not really suspicious because the aim is up in the height. So he has a very good game sense of where the head is going to pop out. I'm not going to say that I have a good game sense. My game sense in this direction here sucks. I will admit that now until the end of time. At least until it gets better. If we then go and do something else. Here Joe Blue is being called out by his own teammate, his own friend, cousin.
Wolves.
Walls.
Wolves. Oh no, he's moving. He's up on the top piece now, in the mid. Our guys.
Up on the top piece in mid. Up on the top piece in mid.
That.
What in fucking hell?
That, you see, you could say that's Wolves because you've just domed him. Literally domed him first shot.
Again, his teammate is admitting to everyone that Joe Blue is cheating. You cheat because you'll be crying and smashing your keyboard. Like, here again, you are projecting. You are projecting, Joe. You're projecting your own emotions onto others. Like that is all there is to that. Then you have a comment, a response. You are literally complaining every time you get killed because you can't deal with it. Like, see here. He's saying that Joe is performing this. Joe's response is, so how do you explain how I used to win? And then Joe is showing that he's living in the past. And again, he is insulting, calling it facts wrong. He is insulting anyone and everyone who has a hobby, who have something they choose to do with their own free will. Joe Blue is performing torture by stealing someone's free will in any activity a person chooses to be doing by directly insulting their free will, that choice to the choice they they made to spend their own free time. Like, Joe Blue cannot and will not ever be a trustworthy person. And he's showing it time and time and time and time again. I just want to see here what it was always my intention to do one season of unedited gameplay for record and evidence purposes. It doesn't mean they will not be edited content of ranked plays, etc. in the future. What's a scapegoat about it? Something seems odd about this sentence. The sentence structure. Who am I trying to blame by not doing more unedited gameplay? Wait. So this here should be unedited gameplay. But if you look at his day 7, then he's loading into next games directly back to back while spectating. Same with day 6, same with day 5, same with day 4, same with day 3, same with day 2, same with day 1. They are not clipped. You can see that they are flowing. The timestamp in the game, the position of his character, the start, the different situations there are in these gameplays are back to back. If he's editing anything with this, it's the beginning or the ending that he is cutting, so it's not like insanely long. However, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1.5 hour. People are not watching this. So he calls it unedited when he's simply just cropping it down. Like, that's not how things work. I don't really want to play with people I don't know. Super antisocial. That right there is also a reason why he is targeting every single person in the comment section. He does not care who you are. He's targeting you because he is antisocial. I called this out from the very beginning. But Joe Blue is purposely attacking everyone because he does not know how to socialize. He does not know how to behave in the presence of others. Simple as that. He does not know what it means to have a calm and structured discussion without outright insulting everyone in the set discussion. I got a hiccup, holy crap. But yeah, that was it for this video. This here is Joe Blue, the fraud, the liar, and he just exposed himself. Hope you enjoy. See you next time.